Welcome back to the Real Estate News. With me now is Josh Lavik. He's a real estate agent at Keller Williams Realty. Welcome back, Josh.
Hi, Stacy.
So this time I'm curious about home financing programs. Are banks still lending money these days after the recession of 2008 and 2009?
Yeah, certainly some changes happened during that time frame, but yeah, banks are definitely still lending money these days. Some of the best programs, of course, are going to be those buyers and home borrowers that have at least 20% to put down and really good credit scores.
So what about no money down programs? Are those gone?
Believe it or not, there are still programs available. You can buy a house with no money down, in fact. A couple of the more popular ones, VA if you're a veteran. First of all, thank you for serving our country. But you can buy a house, no money down. Another program that's still popular is USDA or Rural Development. Again, a no money down program. Actually, I have a listing down in Oregon at 325 South Ash Street. 325 Ash Street in Oregon. You can buy that using USDA no money down program.
Nice. Now, is it better to buy with a low down payment if you can do that, or should you wait until you have the typical 20% down?
Yeah, that's a great question, Stacy. It's one usually I like to really have a dialogue with my clients about, and really I think it's going to boil down to your lifestyle. So if you're like me and your family is growing, my wife's about to deliver twins here any minute.
Oh, congratulations.
So, yeah, thank you. Living in a small one-bedroom apartment or condo, trying to save for that down payment may not be the best scenario for your family. Whereas, getting into a house that's a little more spacious for your family, even if it is with low money down or no money down, might be a better option for you.
Sometimes it's worth it then.
Exactly.
So any changes you see coming up?
Yeah, probably the biggest changes are going to be coming at the beginning of October 3rd, I believe. You may have heard something called TRID is kind of the big changes in lending. It's kind of combining the TILA and RESPA rules. Yeah, I know all these acronyms. It's probably driving you nuts. But basically, it's some changes that are going to extend the home buying cycle by probably a good 10 to 15 days.
So people should plan on that. How soon is that coming up again?
October 3rd of this year.
Okay.
So it was extended. It was originally going to go into place August 1st, but as you can imagine, summer tends to be a little bit busier, so the government was allowed us to extend that time frame a little bit more. So
good thing to keep in mind then.
Yeah.
So when you're choosing a lender then, we talked about that a little bit, how important is it to choose the right one, or how do you know which one to pick?
Yeah, so there's certainly, there's a lot of realtors out there, but there's also a lot of lenders out there. I think the biggest thing when looking at whether choosing a realtor or a lender is you want to really look at their experience level and, how likely you feel they are to really work for you and get you a good program for you. For example, I've had one recent client that I worked with one of my preferred mortgage partners, and he was, we really didn't think they were going to be able to qualify for this specific loan program, but after reviewing a couple different things and submitting a few extra documents, we were actually able to get it approved because just under some exemptions that they were able to do. So who you work with is really important, and you really want to make sure that who you're working with is knowledgeable of all the different programs that are out there.
So good things to keep in mind. Well, thanks so much for stopping by again today, Josh. It was nice having you here.
Thanks, Stacy.
And you stay tuned. We'll have more right after this.